This is the third session of CPMAI training. So let's get started today. But before we start, let's go ahead with the disclaimer and understanding that we are not directly affiliated with PMI or Cognilytica for that matter, and this is more from an educational perspective that we have created, uh, and please use it from mock test perspective and also can come handy for your preparation towards the certification exam. But this cannot be only piece that will help you. You may have to go through the entire course first, understand from PMI, and then this could help you, support you, but this cannot be the only piece that will let will be sufficient to move forward to clear the certification, or even to use these things in your day-to-day data-centric AI world. Okay, with that, I think we can move forward. More than 80% of AI projects fail to meet their objectives, and surprisingly, it's rarely due to bad technology. It's due to lack of structure. Teams jump into modeling or tool selection without a proper framework. That's where CPMAI comes in. It adds missing discipline, checkpoints, and business alignment that AI initiatives often skip. So, most AI failures can be traced back to a few recurring causes: no clear ROI, poor data quality, and sometimes lack of iterations. Organizations sometimes depend too much on vendors or tools without building internal governance. Where there is no structure or proper feedback loop, you can have great algorithms, but you'll fail to produce real world results. Okay, moving on. Every AI project, okay, should begin with a measurable business outcome. That is part of our phase one. If you folks recollect, ask yourself, what problem are we solving, and how will we measure success? When projects chase technology trends instead of solving real problems, they waste both time and money and lot of other things, you know. But these are the two key ones that we definitely waste. Avoid like AI for AI's sake, focus on delivering tangible, quantifiable, quality, ROI driven results. Then comes, the slide talks about quality and quantity. Remember, right? AI depends on good data, not just big data. Incomplete or inconsistent or biased data leads to unreliable, incorrect predictions. Think of it like, any cooking, even the best recipe can't save bad ingredients, right? GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. That's why CPMAI emphasizes strong data governance and traceability from the very beginning. Okay, now this is something that folks in agile world uh, would take it as a shock or something different than the usual bit, because we all keep talking about POC, 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 and that has become something which is a common terminology that we use more often than not in our day to day life. But here in AI driven, data driven projects, it changes. Um, it says that many organizations get stuck in POC mode. They run demos that never reach production. A POC is useful learning, but it's not a success metric. Focus on moving from demo pilot deployment, where the model faces real data and real users. So in see, if you think practically, right, what it's saying is POC is, and you can relate to our application development world. So we know the certain data points that will be fed in to see how model performs. But here it is lot less about the model, it's more about the data. So you may do a POC, spend a lot of time and money, but it will all go in vain. So that's why it says move from demo directly to pilot, and then pilot to production, and skip the POC part here. It will save time, money. Also, it will give you the right direction to reach your AI business goal soon. Okay, now model reality mismatch. A model may look great in training but fail once it hits the real world. That's because data and human behavior change. We can't help it. Without retraining and monitoring models, uh, models degrade over time, and that's what we call data drift. Your AI needs continuous tuning and feedback to stay aligned with reality. So that's why we have continuous AI lifecycle. Now, AI is not one-time deployment and it's ongoing life cycle. Think you bought a car, and maintaining a car, you can't just drive forever without servicing it. Your needs, it needs maintenance like oil changes and stuff, right? And then in case you want to upgrade to few things. So that's what it keeps, it needs regular checks, and maintenance is heavy compared to if you look from an application perspective. Data driven projects require heavier maintenance, more control, more tolls, I mean checks. Okay, whether the training is performing as per the business goal that was defined, or is it now drifting. This is exactly why CPMAI supports an iterative data driven life cycle. Again, something that's been commonly seen. We know that AI is being hyped as well, but vendor hype, over promising. Uh, this could definitely put a dent in your budget. Definitely time and scope, but a big one in your pocket. So be careful. People see what is trending. For example, if OpenAI AI everyone is talking about, doesn't mean it is right for your specific business problem. Don't choose the vendor, don't choose the product, and then try to solve the problem. Go the other way around. See what problem you have, what are the options you have in terms of vendors. If you have in house capabilities, nothing like it. Okay. Choose solution based on your fit, not on trends. AI is successful, which means you have a good partner uh, whenever you have one. But it doesn't mean that you'll purchase something off the shelf and it will run based on your requirements. So validating vendor, even their claims, and that's one of the reasons why folks uh, here the importance is given to pilot. So iteration is the secret behind AI success. Each feedback loop improves accuracy and reduces risk. It's like sculpting, right? So that's how it is. So I would say every iteration helps the cause. It removes imperfections and some challenges until you get your final result that is aligned with your business goal. uh, this is one good thing that I have taken out of CPMAI, and I give them due credit to put this. It makes a lot of sense. It says think big, start small, iterate often. Now let's compare the three main iterative approaches used in projects: Waterfall, Agile, and Data-Centric. Waterfall is sequential, great for stable environments like construction, infrastructure, but rigid for fast changing data. Now, Agile, I think the world is completely Agile, like 70-80% now. So, Agile is flexible and collaborative. It is ideal for development of softwares, but often needs lot of adaptation or lot of tweaks here or there if it's a AI project. Now, data centric approaches like CRIS DM and CPMAI are iterative. It has like the cycles across, and it focuses on continuous data refinement, governance, controlling biases, keeping transparency. So that's how it is. So we can say waterfall plans, agile delivers, but CPMAI, it learns, evolves, it does deliver, it does plan, but it keeps evolving more than something that happens in agile and waterfall. Okay, CPMAI builds on the foundation of CRISP DM, a proven data mining methodology. It enhances this built-in governance, transparency, and ethical AI checks. Start small, show results, and then scale. Define clear data ownership and accountability early. Document every assumption and transformation. Assumption is the mother of. I'll stop at that. Uh, it's your protection, okay, against rework and bias, and it comes from consistency, discipline. So review each iterations as much as possible. Explain the stakeholders that why it is important to review. uh, we all get complacent at a certain point, not just because uh, it's human nature, but also because the situations, um, the governing body, the sponsors, the higher level management, the leadership can push us sometimes that let's go ahead, go ahead. So be careful. These are practices for their own good. You just have to remind them. Now, governance and fairness, I would say, starts at the data level, uh, but I would say it also starts from phase one. So, but mainly it starts when data comes into picture. So review your data sets for diversity and representation. Maintain clear access control, audit trails. Ethical AI, I would say, isn't just compliance. It's a competitive advantage. Okay, if you market it well, and if other teams believe it, uh, you will have an edge over others. Just the part of speaking about fairness, having ethical practices and principles. Okay, let's start with the quiz. Which is a major cause of AI project failure? Okay, algorithm, governance, project budgets. So data, right? I think we spoke a lot about this, so I think I think we should be clear about at least this one by now. Now let's look at which statement best describes CPMAI. One time project, definitely flexible iterative framework, integrating AI lifecycle management. Looks like it. Let's see. C. Marketing framework for vendor, no. Pure data engineering with no, okay, no. So B is the most closest, is what I see, and rest either are out of it or somewhat, but nowhere near to the B option. Yes, that's correct. CBMI combines business understanding with data lifecycle governance. Okay. Now this always gets me. I'm not good at it, and hope practice makes us all perfect. So I'm getting better, but this always, uh, puts a doubt in my mind about few things. But let's look at this one. And generally I use process of elimination in this, wherein I start eliminating which are straightforward no, so it becomes easier to say yes to others. So let's go ahead with it. So A, regular model retraining, yes, for sure. Ignoring ROI, definitely not. So B is out. Documenting data lineage, yes, absolutely. C is in. Performing bias orders, yes. Depending solely on vendor claims, definitely not. So B and E are out as of now. Establishing data governance, practice, best practices, right? Yeah, so E and B are out, rest should be in. Let's say DF. Yeah, okay, great. Hmm. Okay, so let's look at the key takeaways. AI success, structured methodology plus strong governance. CPMAI ensures clarity, iteration, and accountability. We need to focus on ROI, data quality, and ethics. Best structure brings the best models, and mess models brings better outcomes. I think before better structure, someone needs to put better data here. I think that's a key. Okay, then thanks everyone. Take care. Have a nice day ahead. Bye bye.